Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, folks. Where am I? I'm not far from my house. I'm in my new wheels. I've treated myself to a Hyundai Kona, so I'm just having a little drive out in it. I've part exchanged my Leaf in and got this Kona. It's a full electric one. It's what they call a 64 kilowatt battery. My Leaf had a 40 kilowatt battery, so this is a bigger battery, and they say it can do up to 300 miles, but I'll let you know if it does do that. So yeah, so I've got the camera set up on a little bracket here, so I don't have to touch it, and I'm now going to tell it to stop recording. Yeah, so I've just changed positions with the camera. Yeah, so I'm going to pull up and I'll give you a little show around with it. I've got my GoPro with me, and I'm hoping to, if I can, I did it with the other Leaf, put the GoPro down and drive over the top of it, if I can find a little space down here. It looks a bit busy to where I was thinking of going, so we're going to have a look. I was looking for an empty sort of car park to do it. Let's see, I'll swing in here anyway. Might be able to do it because it's a bit quiet. I'm down by what was our auctions. It's now, it was an auction place, but they've closed down now. So we'll swing round here a minute. So yeah, I'm now safe to get to the controls. Yeah, so I'll just pull this out of here a minute, give you a bit of a wider view. Yeah, it's quite a nice car. I mean, I do miss the Leaf already, because the Leaf had some good features this hasn't got, but there is some like pluses with this, the range, and I'll show you a few things as we go on, but let me just show you the dash. So you've got different, depending what you're driving in the drive modes, that's eco, and then it changes to normal drive mode, and then you've got the sports, so that's quite good. You can change that as you're driving along. I do quite like that, and it's got a nice big screen there, all your controls there. This has got, you got heated seats, auto hold, heated steering wheel. There's a little, I think that's to do with the when you're reversing to make a noise. You're back into eco. Yeah, I'll show you more anyway. It's quite, seems quite easy to drive. And I'll see if I can do my GoPro shot. Hang on there. Yeah, hi folks, so this is the wheels. I will include a little shot from under the bonnet, which I done earlier. It's got a radar on the front, which if any cars, you're getting close or anything, it puts the brakes on. This is the charging port here. You can only open it when the car's unlocked. Now, that's the type 2 charger there, and that one's the CCS. When you go to the fast chargers, you have to use one that plugs in there as well. So that's the charging. Now let's get that back in. I was never any good at putting things in there, like that. Anyway, so that's the charging. Now I'll swing you around to me. I mentioned the CCS charger. Well, the reason is that the Nissan had CHAdeMO charge, which is different. And what's happened over the years, they've all gone to CCS. So it's very difficult to find a CHAdeMO charge. They are still around, but not as many. You might get 20 at some of these big stations, 20 CCS and 1 or 2 CHAdeMO. So that's another reason why I went for this, and the longer range. Not that I'm going to charge it out much, because to charge it home it costs 8p a kilowatt. If you charge it at the charging station, it's up to 80p, which is a bit of a rip-off. So, but you have got the advantage of the cheap charging at home, which will be great for me. Anyway, let me carry on and show you around the car. Swing you around. Yeah, so there's the wheels. We'll go all the way around. Bit of a bank here, so I've got my drone with me, but I'm not sure if it's a bit windy. I don't think I'll put it up. Yeah, I'll just shut that back door. Well, I'll show the back. I mean, I've got my seat back there. If you've got passengers, I have to go in a little bit. I like a bit of leg room. So let's see. All right. You're all right. No. So anyway, I've got a dog here now. There's the car, folks. Let me know what you think. Yeah, hi folks. So this is the I think got an engine. It's an electric motor. The motor's at the bottom. This is it's like transformer for all the electrics there. So it has got a plastic cover on, which I just took off. So I'll show you with the cover on. Yeah, so that's it with the plastic cover on. So you see it's got antifreeze in there. That's for cooling the battery. I think it cools the motor as well. So yeah, so there we go. Yeah, greetings folks. I'm not sure how good the light is in here, but anyway, yeah, so far I'm pleased with the car. Now, electric cars, one thing when you buy a car, you have to make sure the battery state of health is all right. It's an important thing. Now, my first Nissan Leaf, I bought that, and you only have 12 bars when it's perfect, and that had 11 bars on, and the battery was about 85%. And then I bought a black Nissan Leaf, which had the 12 bars, and that was about 93% when I got that, with 24,000 miles on the clock. And when I sold it, it was down to about 82%. Now, my old Leaf, the last one, was a 40 kilowatt battery, and that was 140,000 miles, and the battery was 83%. It was absolutely brilliant, the battery on that. So yeah, it was a good car, but this should get me about, well, they say 300, but probably 270 miles. We'll see. I'll do an update once I've been driving it round, and it all depends how you drive it to get the most out of your battery. But the thing is with it, I can go a lot further each day when I'm out, and then just charge it at home on the cheap electric. That's my plan. So I got it from Hyundai dealers at Worcester. I didn't realise there was one at Bromsgrove. They'd got one exactly the same there. I'd have gone there, but I didn't know till I'd been over to Worcester. My daughter said, "Why didn't you go to the Bromsgrove one?" She's ever so friendly there. Obviously I didn't know about that one till, well, I did and I did and I forgot. So yeah, so anyway, it's got a band of it's over 5.5 years or longer on the battery warranty, and it's got about 3 years general warranty on it, so that give me a good motoring. So yeah, all well and good so far. So I'm going to give you a little drive now. We'll have a little drive around the block. So I'm just going to set the camera up again. Right, we're off. It's got I'll have to show you if I can. It's got buttons. You've got D for drive, and P for park, M for neutral, R for reverse. You haven't got to do anything, move anything, just press them buttons, which is quite handy. It's the heated seats are better than my Leaf, but my Leaf had part leather. This is just a cloth trim on this. So anyway, we'll have a little ride round just to show you how she's going. At least the windscreen's nice and clean because just getting it today. The garage I got it from, they were okay, but I'm afraid all the garages, the dealers, they're all exactly the same. They don't budge an inch, and you know, they, I'm just going to see if I can get out quickly now, yeah. I mean, I checked this car over and everything was okay, but the rear brake discs weren't really, because it'd been stud a lot, they'd gone a bit rusty. Sometimes they will clean up, but I knew they wouldn't, and anyway, they didn't want to change the discs, so I said, okay, well, I won't have the car. But anyway, they had a change of heart. They rang me back and said they'd do the discs. So yeah, so it's got a bit more power than me old Leaf, so I only have to just touch that accelerator and it goes along nicely. So I'm in what we call the eco mode. I mean, it's quite cold today, so the batteries, it's the one thing with electric cars, they don't like the cold weather. This will do a lot more range when it warms up. So anyway, so we're just having a little drive now on the left. Oh, I don't know what that was in aid of. I'm not sure why I had a beep then. It could have been because I went over 40. I don't know. I'll just try it again. Weren't that? It's a bit of a mystery what that was for. But anyway, I was saying tool station was on the left, and so yeah, so generally the car seems to drive nice. Yeah, so I'll come off now. I just wanted to give you a little demo what it's like. Yeah, greetings folks, thanks for joining us. We're going to hop back in the car now, and I'll tell you what I think so far of the wheels. The next clip you're going to see is a bit, I took it down to Underbody Redditch, it's MOT station, good lad there, Sean. Asked him a favour if I could just put it on the ramp, give it a quick look over. and the headlights seemed a bit high to me, but we checked them on the beam setter and they're okay, so that sorted that out. Or someone's talking about me. Yeah, so you'll see that clip, and then I'm going to come back on and tell you a bit more. So yeah, hi folks, well thanks to Sean here, Underbody, Redditch, good little garage. He just let me have a quick look. I mean, those discs have got shown a bit of sign of corrosion on their pads. Can't really see the actual thickness, but it'll probably want discs and pads in a few, I don't know how many miles. I'll have to check take the wheel off to check them pads, but yeah, slight wear on them, and that's the flooring underneath, and quick look at the back, everything looks alright. You got the that's for the exhaust rubber for the petrol diesel models. Yeah, otherwise not too bad. Yeah, just a quick view from the back. Wants a bit of a wash underneath there. Other than that, don't look too bad. Anyway, where am I? Ipsley Lane. I'm going to go a little walk in a minute, so I thought I'll just show you where I am. So that'll be on another video. That's another story. About the car. Yesterday I done because lots of people, always people ask for an electric car, how far does it, you know, go on the charge, etc. Well, yesterday I done 101 miles in it, and when I collected the car, it's fully charged. It's got like a guessometer. That is however it was driven before, it will say if you're driving it like that, you're going to get X amount. And it said 230 miles on the guessometer, but I've done 101 miles in it yesterday. And when I got back home last night, I got about, I think it was about 170 miles left on the range, so that's about 270 miles, and I'm sure I'm going to get better than that, but that's not too bad. So pleased with that. The one thing, I know it ain't got a front camera like the Leaf, but it's got front sensors, but the way it's set up, because I drove up to my dustbin as normal at my house, and of course it didn't go off, and you have to switch it on manually, but you can go into the settings and turn it on so it comes on every time you're driving. It's on, so if you don't have to be in reverse. If you're in reverse it works, but now it'll work all the time, so that's sorted that problem out. And the other thing is you get no spare wheel with these cars, but I was going to sell my Leaf spare wheel, but it fits, so I'm sure someone's talking about me. Stop it. Anyway, that's another story. Yeah, so the spare wheel fits. So there ain't a lot of room in the boot once you put that in. I'm going to have another look, see if I can move things around a bit, but it's in there for now because it gives me peace of mind. So that's sorted that out. So I'm still waiting because I overpaid the garage by 500 quid, and I sent them the money straight away, and I'm still waiting for them to call me back, so when I'm going to get my money back. So anyway, I'll just sort of mention that. And yeah, the only other thing I'm a bit disappointed in is the heating on the Leaf. When you put that on, if you've got say 100 miles range, it will say you now got 90 miles left. If you say the car talking to me, yeah, so you got 90 miles left on the range, you know, if you put the heating on. But if you put the heating on this, it'll go down about 30 miles if you put the heater on. So no one on any reviews of any to do with the Kona, nobody's mentioned about the heating system being poor, so I don't know yet I've got to try it out, and I'll update on another video if the heating's any good. But the plus side, it's got front heated seats, and they are better than the Leaf heated seats. There's 3 settings rather than 1, and it does stay warm all the time. The Leaf seats go warm and they go cold, so that's a plus. So I'm not too worried at the moment about that. Yeah, so I think that's all I can say at the moment. I'm getting used to it slowly. I'm glad the spare wheel fits. That saved me paying out 100 quid for a wheel. So I'm pleased about that. Yeah, so it's all right. So I think I've said everything really for now. So oh, the other thing, very quickly, I had a message on the dating site. No, don't want to hear about that. That's just a joke. Keyboard warriors have a go at me now. I've changed tariffs. I'm on Octopus, and their EV tariffs is from 12:30 till 5:30. But I charged this last night. It needed 35% in, roughly, and it got it to 96% in that time. So what I've done, I think it's just under 8. I think it's about 8 pence kilowatt, the charging rate at night. Well, I've gone to Eon, and theirs is 6.9%, I think it is, 6.9 pence. And it's from 12 till 7 in the morning, so I'll get a lot more charge through the night. And my charger at home, it's only a 7 kilowatt. This will take up to 10 kilowatts, but it means I've got to buy a new charger, and I don't want to do that yet. So anyway, so that's the update on the charger. And I say, once I've had the car for a month and run it round, I'll let you know. I have checked the front brake pads, all the wheels off, and they're pretty well like new. So there is a bit of rust on the disc on the inside. That might clean up, but as I drive. So that's it. So I'm ending this one on the Kona. I say it's a 2022 Hyundai Kona with 24,000 miles on the clock. Yeah, nice set of wheels. Makes a change. So, but I'm missing the Leaf. But hopefully I'll get used to it. I've got a message. I better get onto that. So that's it. So if you could like and subscribe, it's free to do that. I don't make any money out of my videos, and let's hope there's peace all around the world. And see you all on another video. Thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it.